There you go. Let's.
Welcome to Rod's Uncensored Podcast. I'm your host, Rod, aka Double R, aka Roddy Womack, aka Rod Levert, aka Mr. Casanova, Rod Pendergrass. You know what I'm saying? I'm the Fupa protector. If that belly don't jiggle, I don't want to wiggle. You know what I mean? Real bad bitches shop at Lane Bryant. You know what I mean? You already know what the deal is, man. You listen to the most controversial podcast on YouTube. I hope you enjoy the show, man. Make sure you hit that like button also, and hit the subscribe button because we got some more great content coming out. And this has been Rod's Uncensored Podcast, aka Double R's and Rod Womack. Hope you enjoy the show.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening?
Welcome to Rod's Uncensored Podcast. You know what I mean? This is Rod. I got a special guest. Get It Off Your Chest Podcast, man. How y'all doing today, man?
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
What's up?
Man, so how y'all?
We sharing the podcast. We sharing the podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, we in this thing now. What's going down?
You know what I mean? Because I'm a small channel. You know what I mean? We still eating syrup sandwiches and you know what I mean, all kind of potted meat. You know what I mean? But how did y'all get started into podcasting, man? Whose idea was it to start the podcast?
Shit, it was something I wanted to do. Hold on, before we get there, let's introduce ourselves. I'm CJ.
Okay, my fault.
Yeah, CJ. Mr. Get Off Your Chest Podcast.
Terry host of the motherfucking show. Y'all know what it is.
What's up? It's your boy Rhino coming straight for California. You know.
Yo, hold up, boss. How you get the name Rhino?
Yeah.
How you get the?
So it's basically my gamer tag, and rhinos are my favorite animals, and rhino. I mean, yeah, I'm big. I'm a big dude. Another thing, I'm a big dude. I was big. I was like 600 pounds when I made up the name.
God damn.
Yeah, I'm Rhino. That's my name, man.
Because my homeboy called me double. My homeboy called me Double R. So Rhino Ride.
Double R.
I used to take the pills. I used to take the Rhino pills. So that's how I got my name. You know what I mean?
Oh.
I mean, I used that name before they Rhino pills and shit. I mean, before I even knew about that. So, nah. It's not coming from the sex pills or anything like that. I hear it all the time. I'm like, what? I mean, I hear it all the time for people, and I say, what the hell? I think they be calling my name, but they be talking about the pills and stuff. So,
yeah, the Rhino, man.
You get your name mistaken for sex pills?
Before it was before.
Them bitches work though.
What?
I never had it. Hey, sponsor me, Rhino pills. What's up?
That could be a collab for y'all.
Rhino pills. We started something shit for real. I've been wanting to do this for a minute, and when the pandemic, Cuzzo, he came through. He was like, "Hey man, we need to do this podcast." I'm like, "Shit, man, about fucking time. I've been wanting to do this because I was gonna do it with my brother, but he be having so much going on, so he wouldn't really have the time to do it." So Cuzzo said, "Let's do it," and he said, "Shit, we could put it right now." We had another homeboy on here, he was on season 1. We all started it together, and then shit. Since there, I'm gonna say that we started back in 2020 when the pandemic hit. We started May of 2020. That's when we started it. And then shit, we just been going strong ever since. I was like, shit, it was about time because now I got something I look forward to, you know what I'm saying, throughout the week and shit. So yeah, that's how that came about. It's like so it was about time for it to happen.
So whose idea was to do by seasons? You know what I mean? I see a lot of people podcasting to do it by the season. Like what made you want to do it by the season instead of like this whatever? You know what I mean?
Good answer.
Well, I mean, I say we had like 50. I think we ended at like 56 our first season, and it just started getting up there in numbers. So it's like you never really know when to say stop because we was going into the holiday season, luckily. So it was just like, man, we're gonna take a short break. So we was like, shit, we took that short break, but we kept wanting to like upload content. So like, man, let's just make it episode 52 plus. Episode 53 plus episode 54 plus. So we just kept going, and it was like, man, we just gonna end the season. We gonna come back even stronger. So we wasn't gonna come back after season 1.
Yes, sir.
What's
Diamond
up with
motherfucker, man. What's up with the D? Yeah, we wasn't gonna come back, man. We was like, we took the break.
It was so much going on.
Yeah, it was a lot going on. Holiday season, family, jobs, and we was just like, we got to do something. So we would pop in and out with these little coming soon videos, and then we finally was like, y'all, we need to start season 2, man. We need to just bring comebacks to fresh, because we wanted to do something bigger. We was all digital season 1, so we wanted to be in person season 2. So it was like getting that together, trying to get equipment, and then Cuz was like, fuck it, man, just get the equipment and we gonna do it. So he ended up buying the equipment. We found a spot. Shout out to my whole boy E behind the scenes. We ended up getting a spot with him in the daycare and brought back season 2. Man. That's when we start really like taking off.
Shit start, yeah.
Yeah, man. Oh man, y'all fancy. Y'all drinking mimosas. I'm over here drinking moonshine. Got me a little shine.
He got me drinking mimosas, right?
I got
drinking.
That's some light skinned nigga shit. You know what I mean? That's some light skinned nigga shit. You know what I mean? I'm drinking the moonshine over here.
Have you had the like the moonshine, like the pickles and the cherries and the peaches, all that shit?
No, I got apple. I got some standard shit, some apple from out there in Virginia, boy.
Oh, okay. They got the ones where the damn shit is soaking in the moonshine. You can buy that shit at stores now. The motherfuckers be hitting too.
Motherfuckers be hitting.
They be hitting.
They definitely be hitting.
So man, who comes up with the ideas for the topics? So y'all just pick that shit out the hat. That shit is the hardest thing to come up with topics to keep the people entertained. So how do y'all just pick shit out the hat? How y'all do it?
Shit, thankfully it's 3 of us. So we got shit going on throughout our days. Everybody got different shit going on. Sometimes we may see the same thing. So we all pick a topic. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's life, whether you see some shit on the internet, whatever it is, and then we bring it all to the table before we, hit that live button. So some topics we don't even get to on the season because we be cooking so much on one. So we might save it for tomorrow. Sometimes we don't even get to save it for the next day. We have to save it for like damn near the following week. So I still got a whole list of topics that we still ain't even covered. So like I like I said, most of my topics be life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In real life situations that I go, you know what I'm saying, be like not me personally going through, but what I see. Sometimes it be me personally going through. But you know what I'm saying? The conversations what I have with people out and shit, and like it just strikes in my head. I take what they scenario and we turn to a topic so I can get these gentlemen opinions on it. And some times we sit because we be on the internet, so we see the shit on the internet.
Yeah.
Take that, pull it into a topic.
Yeah, and one thing that we really don't do, we don't get into a lot. We don't do like all the mainstream celebrity shit, like who's dating who
beefing with who
just dropped the album. Like we don't really get into all that shit that everybody else normally get into. We try to get shit that's either specific to what we built on or something that really stands out. And what really got us cooking, like when we started, man, what really got us cooking at first, we all said, everybody got to come up with a topic every episode. We started with that, like. Everybody got to have a topic. So we made like 4, since it was 4 of us, we may not get to all 4. Then that turned into, Cuzzo started writing so much shit in his book. It was like, nigga, we had shit to choose from. It was like, hey, man, we can talk about this. We can talk about this. We can talk about this. And I was like, okay, I was kind of on the main world shit. Let's stick to like COVID was heavy. Let's get into the COVID news. Let's just talk about shit. When we got into the love hour, we started talking about relationships, shit like that. So it was always like a collective coming up with the ideas. And even now, I normally I dwell on videos. I love videos having a physical, like being able to see it visually. They'll come with because they'll come with like the real life shit, like shit that he done seen in his life, like you said, or something we done seen on social media. And then even Rhino hit us with some shit. Was that last week? Rhino hit us with some shit that we talked about last week, real life relationship shit that he had questions on. So it's a collective, man. It's too many of us around. It's 5 of us all together. So it's too many of us not to be able to come up with something.
It be the people.
The
people. It be the people. Like
or our chat.
Yeah, like what y'all think about this and what y'all think about this. And I'm like, well, shit, we gonna cook on it. It's people that send this nigga shit every day.
Every fucking day, man. I'm getting a video. I'm getting how you feel about this, or I need some advice. It's always somebody in my DMs, man, and I love them. Keep it coming, y'all.
So how do you keep the egos out of it? So you know what I mean? It's 5 people. You know, niggas want to catch a fade sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, how do y'all keep it together?
This nigga love that shit.
You know what I mean? Somebody will throw a 5 sometimes. I'm just being real.
Okay. okay. When we say it's 5 of us,
Yeah.
2 of them are not on camera.
Yeah.
2 of them are more behind the scenes. We got our manager Brandon, and we got E behind the scenes, which like they do a lot of shit like that y'all don't see. Especially when it comes to events and all that. They play a big part in that shit.
Facts.
So with that being said, it's just like I've always told them since day one, since before we started, before we hit that record button, I said, look, me, you, Rhino, ain't none of us bigger than this brand.
Facts.
If we got an issue, we're not talking about that shit on camera. We're grown ass man. We can talk about it all. Now we may agree to disagree on some shit, but we're gonna talk about that shit. We're not gonna go and do it all little bitch way and start shit. You know what I'm saying? So I said, no matter what's going on, none of us bigger than what the fuck this brand. None of us is bigger than this brand. So, and we kept that method and kept it intact. So when because we don't always agree, and when we got shit going on, we talk like men. You know what I'm saying? So we don't let I didn't see too many boy bands break up. I didn't see too many groups break up. You know what I'm saying? That I'm like, bro, I want to avoid that shit as much as I can. Granted, it happens still. You know, it still happened to us because there was another, like I said, it was a guy on season 1 but he went about it like a man. He told us that, hey man, I just wanted to start this with y'all. I see y'all moving. I'm a fall back. Cool. And then we had another member. I don't want to get too topic too heavy on it because we got
another member that didn't want to be
here.
Yeah,
he didn't want to be here. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna talk about that on one of our season finales. But yeah, so and that played the ego part. That one played the ego part.
Definitely ego.
That one played the ego part. You know what I'm
you
saying?
You got people in your ear telling you that you're bigger than what you are.
Yeah.
It's toxic. You know
when motherfuckers are putting you over the brand.
Yeah.
That's when
motherfuckers that ain't got shit to do with the brand.
Exactly.
But one thing
you know what I mean? Everybody think they want to be offset. You know what I mean? Everybody want to be offset. You know what I mean?
But everybody ain't got that offset talent. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't got that talent. And it's just like I think with us too, like me and him are like closest of cousins. Like you would think he was my brother. We so goddamn close. The Rhino, I don't know Rhino for 13, 14 years, almost 15 years. So we really like brothers.
What's up, B?
If you look at it, B in the motherfucking building. That's a minute right there. What's up, B?
Right there.
But we all, even B, I work with B. Evan, that's Cuzzo best friend. Like we all brothers in a sense, and we all got sort of the same mindset. So when it comes to nonsense, we don't deal with that shit, man. If it ain't got shit to do with what we trying to do, we all as a collective be like, bro, that's bullshit. Like it's bullshit. And we all talk to each other. We talk to each other, man. So
we talk to each other on the daily.
Yeah.
They go eat
behind the scenes right there. We'll see.
You know, so we not only do we be talking like a lot of that, they be on the game. Like I don't be on the game like I want to no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Do the family and shit, but they all talk. They all be talking on. I'm talking to them much right now.
Yeah, right.
Let me just tell you something. Like, when it comes to the ego thing, I'm gonna jump back on the ego thing. Like, none of this really like CJ said. We did talk about that. We talked about why having all these egos and stuff. Like I live in California. I'm all the way in California, and I don't see these guys every day. But I have a lot of people in my ear. Like, it's competitive out here. It's competitive in California. Just living out here and trying to make a decent living, and sometimes I do have people in my ear, and a lot of people in my ear saying that I need to talk more, I need to step up. I'm not trying to make this about me, but this is about get it off your chest. Like it's bigger. It's bigger than me. And I mean, I know for sure that it's gonna take off. I know for sure. I mean, I
keep the brothers. We try to keep each other motivated too. Every morning, you know what I'm saying? We try to keep each other motivated, let them know like shit may be a little slow now, you know what I'm saying? But I promise you this shit is gonna pay off. Just stick with it. See, motherfuckers be wanting instant. Shout out to Russian. We got Russian in the building.
Russian cream. What's up with
people be wanting instant results? Man, that shit don't work like that.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay grounded and put the fucking work in. And I tell these brothers every day, even on days we don't feel like doing this shit, we still get our ass up and doing it because there's a bigger purpose. You know what I'm saying? And we all got that mind state. That's why we've been able to just click so well. And I say one of the mistakes that I made, I ain't gonna say that I made, was letting the motherfucker in a real close circle, who you thought was your brother. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, it was a lot of shit with that. And that's why, and to this day, that's why motherfuckers be like, we stand off. I'm like, no, we just don't let people in. We keep our, niggas, you know what I'm saying? We fuck with you from a distance. And a lot of people were surprised because you fuck with me. I fuck with those who fuck with me. You fuck with me. I got your back thick and thin, nigga. You may be wrong in the situation, but I'm never gonna let the public see that shit. So I'm gonna wait till we get out in private and let your ass know about yourself.
And you know what, Rod? The crazy part about it is every guest that we done had on our show can tell you the same thing about us. We the same way we on camera that we are off camera. Yep. We ain't nothing different. We ain't putting on for no show. The way that we act on camera, we all cool, calm, and collected. We laugh, we play, we have fun. We the same way off camera, man. You getting the same shit on and off camera. Everybody that have been on the show, when we say we fuck with those who fuck with us, we like, share your shit. We follow you. We support. You know what I'm saying? We support you. Once you come into this circle, man, of the podcast, Get Off Your Chest podcast, you are here for life.
Right.
That's why a lot of people that come on, they want to come back.
Yeah, definitely.
And they always come back because they want to come back and have fun. Because the first time it's always the interview process, getting to know you, checking you out, seeing what you do. But when you come back, you family. So it's like now it's like we about to drink, we about to kick.
We didn't have the last couple guests come back within the same week.
Damn. Y'all got the comeback then. Y'all got the comeback then.
Yeah,
we comeback, huh? That's butter.
What was that? Was that Wednesday?
Wednesday, yeah.
Shout out to Miss Gray.
Yeah,
that was just great. Miss Gray was just on the show last week.
Yeah, so that was her second time, and she coming right back in like another week or so. So yeah, DMI, he be coming here, just hanging out, and then we got a good backing with us too.
Facts.
My mother, Mr. James, my brother, Abel's Angels, my
Lost
cousin,
Creations.
Lost Creations. Like they be here, like they just be my brother Ray, New Wave Bullies. They be here just kicking it in the studio with us. You know what I'm saying? When we be out here doing the show, they be in the background. Cause sometimes I don't know if people know, it be getting loud. That's because we got people in the background giving their opinions and shit too. So every now and then we get up because we got extra mics. We just hand them a mic, like say, hey, you ain't gotta get it on camera. So we got a family in this mug, and it's a great structure that we're not gonna break for nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the key, man. Cause I tried to do some shit with some people, man. That shit just didn't work out. It was like having two niggas and no bitch. It just didn't work out. You know what I mean? It just didn't work out. You know what I mean? I had to do it myself. I EP my own shit. I do it myself. You know what I mean? Cause I know if I ask you to do something and we agree on something, you bail out, I can't trust you. Your word don't mean shit. That's all you got.
So how is it like doing it by yourself though? How is it
solo?
Like solo?
It's a lot. It's a fucking lot. It's definitely a lot, but I love, you know what I mean? I love it though. So, you know what I mean? I got shitty numbers. I only got like 44 subs, but I just love doing it.
That's the
thing. If he's still passionate about it, that it's gonna show up.
So I just like
preach that every day, every time. If you're passionate about what you're doing, like don't even look at the numbers, don't even look at anything. Just keep posting.
That's what I always say, man. Yeah. The numbers don't determine who you are, because looking at them numbers can give like, damn, bro, I'm doing all this work, and you feel like ain't nobody watching. Trust me, they watching,
man.
Trust me, they are watching. And my thing is, with us, it took us a whole year before we even got a fucking 100 subs.
Yep.
We 2.5 years in, we still didn't even hit 500. So we still moving and grooving. You know what I'm saying? All it is staying consistent. That's your number one thing. As long as you stay consistent, the results gonna come. Now they may not come as fast as you would like for them to come, but they gonna come. And when they come, hey man, it's only up from there, man. Shit just gonna straight take off. So my whole thing be just stay consistent. That's the number one thing. That's what we all thrive up on. Consistency.
Yeah. And you already got the niche. You doing it by yourself. You sticking with it. Yeah. That's the hardest shit in the world.
It's hard as fuck to do it by yourself.
It's hard. Yeah.
That's why I do like various shit. I do various shit. I got my little sports morning show on Mondays. And then I do my own separate shit. This shit by myself. I don't put myself in a box. Man.
Keep that
and another thing too, keep it in the people's face.
Yeah.
We all post at least something once a day. Yes. Every day, whether we do it once a day or twice a day, whether we doing something with the podcast or something with us. Yep. The people are seeing us. You know what I'm saying? So keep that shit in people's face. Man, look, the results is gonna definitely change.
Get into it, man, and get into every social media platform that you can possible, and
Yeah,
learn how to go along with their algorithm.
That's why I pop in people's chats. Like I popped in your shit, I go pop in somebody else's shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Say some few words, say some wild shit, and go pop in somebody else's shit. Like I feel like podcasting like being like a 90 rapper. You know how niggas had to go all the way from Missouri to New York.
It is, bro.
It's Philly.
It's
oversaturated.
It's very oversaturated. And the thing is, well, people, this. When you starting some shit from the ground up, because we starting from the ground up, like you starting from the ground up, like we got the soil, we laying this shit brick by brick. That shit gonna take a lot of time rather than somebody already known for doing something else. Then they just start a podcast,
which is most celebrities.
And then you see their numbers. It's like I'm like, that people want to see them. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, they know this motherfucker from rap. He was a big rapper. He just started a podcast, or he was a big actor that started a podcast, or he was in sports and started a podcast. That's why they shit is instant like that. They put the work in a different way. Some put it on the way in the football field, basketball, rapping. They all put it the work in, or entertainment. This was a big YouTuber. He was making skits. Now he doing a podcast. That's why that they see different results. And then I be having to think back to myself, like, these people was doing something else before they started this. These people was well known before they started doing this. We doing this shit from the ground up. And another thing too is, I call it banging. I call it getting out the trunk. Show your face in public.
Show your face,
Get out there with your merch, or something at your logo or something on it. There, go shake people's hands.
Some bars, shit. Go make some what is it called? Relationships with some of the bars. In the area.
Bars. You know what I'm saying? We linked in with the bar down the road from us. You know what I'm saying? They know us by name now and shit. You know what I'm saying, with them, and we still working on the rest of them. But shit, that's our consistent spot right there. So get out there and like down there, like we met a lot of people just within like. I said we met a lot of people this year because the last couple we was like we wasn't really getting out there. You know what I'm saying? And when we did, we really didn't show our face, our presence. But we got
a lot of people digitally too, though.
We did.
That first year, I say going into the second season, we met a lot of people digitally. We had a lot of relationships, a lot of good, solid relationships digitally with some people, man. Shout out to Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. That's our other family, man. Red, KG, and them, like.
Yeah, they have the MVA.
The MVA. So shout out to them and everybody else that we know digitally, man. But it's just one of them things, like consistency is key. Always putting yourself out there, trying to figure out this algorithm with all these platforms, and just new relationships. New relationships will help you build, and the more support you show somebody else, the more support you're gonna get. And just staying on top of your shit, because you don't want nobody to try to support you, but you ain't got nothing to show for it.
Right.
You got to have something to put in people's face, so they see that you being consistent. They ain't got no reason not to support you. And don't worry about your family. Don't worry about your family.
That's a big one right there, boy.
Your friends.
That shit is funny. That's funny why you said that shit, though.
That's real shit, funny, man. Like your support is gonna be the strangers that you don't know. That's gonna be your main support base, man.
I met Ross. Shout out to everybody loves Ross. I met her last year. We went on their show, did our thing. They came on ours. We didn't build a bond with them, but she didn't know me from me. She supported this show more than any of my motherfucking family. Still does. And still does. And then she honestly is the reason why we had to start getting out there. Because she said, she was like, hey, this event going on, bring your asses out here. This going on, bring your asses out here. We like, these should be on our ass. Like, y'all need to get your ass out here and start meeting some of these people. So that's why we started getting out. Get out here, shake some hands, and meet these people through them.
We end up meeting Dave. Yes. Shout out to Dave. Dope ass. He got his on his studios and stuff laid out. Shout out to Dave, man. We done met Miss No Mills, One Voice Radio, and all them. Diamaya. Shit, we done met Girl Gang. We done met.
Shit, I think we done from the bottom. We done interviewed all this
from the bottom entertainment. Like we done met a lot of people just in the area, like just in our area, and a lot of podcasts that we didn't know. Shout out to the weird ones. A lot of people we didn't know, man. Shit, unqualified critics, like just everybody in our area, just from going out, experiencing new shit.
Networking.
Just,
networking is your biggest thing.
Networking. Man.
Look, man, I know it be time like when I just go to the bar with my damn lady, shit,
Shirt on, yeah.
motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, get to looking too hard. I say, I got a podcast, you know what I'm saying? You know, and it's spark conversations. Shit, another thing,
Shit, you really
go
catch
to a
us out
bar,
of
even if
uniform.
you go out, I still got my shit on, even though I got
Underneath,
still
look.
underneath. Go out solo. Just go to a bar. Sit at the bar. You gonna meet some people.
Yeah.
I say this every day to them. All it takes is one person to change your life. One person to change the dynamic
One
of your life.
connection.
Just meeting that one person. You never gonna meet that one person if you don't get out there.
Yeah.
So
Building relationships, man.
build a relationship.
Building relationships.
Yeah, that's definitely right though, man. You're definitely right about that, man. Because family, they be the worst niggas, man. They approve when you're doing dumb shit. When you try to do some different shit, they be looking at you weird. That's the craziest shit between you know what I mean, our community. You know what I mean,
Yeah.
in general.
Mhm.
But man, who
Not all of
y'all?
them, but it be a few of
So
them.
what's
the my
ahead.
family? We got my put on.
Say it again, Rod. You
Say-
froze
he
on
froze
us, bro.
on us.
Oh,
Say it
okay,
again.
okay. I said, man, how's the, you know what I mean, back in the day, you know what I mean, back in the day in Missouri, y'all had some of the hot niggas, rap niggas. Who's hot in the city right now? You know what I mean? I know Nelly's cold now, but I'm just saying, who's some hot young niggas coming out of Missouri right now?
St. Louis, nigga.
Yeah, that's St. Louis. We in Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Oh, my fault, nigga. Oh, damn.
I'm gonna have to say Sleazy World go.
Sleep will go.
We got some dope ass fucking artists in here,
Tay
man.
93.
Tay 93. We got
Shit,
motherfucking
DMI.
DMI. We got Rob Lowe and Miss Kush. Cold, motherfuckers cold. We got Mac and Ass Reese, Girl Gang. We got so many dope ass artists out here. It's ridiculous.
It's a lot of fucking talent out
It's
there.
a lot of talent out here. It's just, you know, when you got a crabs in a bucket mentality, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard. I say, man, sometimes you gotta change your environment.
And a lot of people don't know like what we thought before we start really getting into like the artistry and doing like what is it, album release parties and stuff like that, man. It was just like we had a stigma of, you know, all rappers got an ego. A lot of rappers got an ego. Yeah, he didn't like rappers at all. And since he didn't like rappers, I didn't like rappers. but it was one of the things, like it was a decision we had to make, man, thanks to Cuzzo, because Cuzzo kind of talked us into it a little bit too. He's like, man, y'all gotta understand, man, a lot of people ain't the same. But a lot of people got dope art, man. We done met people through music. We done met people through painting. We done met people through just being creative. We done met people through singing. Like, we done met so many people just by opening up our genre and our platform to people. You know what I'm saying? And we wouldn't have built those relationships if we wouldn't have been open-minded to it. So it's like the artists that we done met, cold. All the people that had them here, we done played their music, we done chilled with, hung with. Cold.
But if you're talking like mainstream with it, I say Sleazy World. I say I say Two Gun Key Ron.
Okay.
Fuck that man. Well, she ain't been out for.
Yeah, that's old school.
We can say old school.
Old school.
Who else?
Somebody done got into a wreck or some
shit. One of
them
old ladies that fell out of the chair. Who else we got?
I don't know, man. That's
shit, man.
We deal with a lot of like
up and coming artists.
Yeah, man, event that we call Battle of the Sexes that we throw. We on our fourth one coming into 2023. That we have a lot of.
And we about to be on tour with it.
Yeah,
you got to be on tour with it next year. So I'm excited about that one.
Yeah, go. It's a lot of dope talent in the city, man. A lot of dope talent.
Especially, I know y'all got hooping locked down too. I definitely got hooping locked down.
Just podcast, you know what it is.
You in the shit, right?
What you say?
Oh, ball, we got some hoopers.
Yeah, we got some hoopers out here.
We got some hoopers.
Yeah, Midwest is the best. You know what I'm saying?
I imagine you motherfucking Larry Hughes.
Rhino, who hot out there? Who hot out there, Rhino?
You talking about up and coming artists? I mean, I ain't gonna say nothing because every time I say something, let me just say, people don't respect me out here when it comes. I mean, artists, they have big egos and stuff. A lot of them do, and stuff. And some of them I went to high school with, and I'm not even gonna shout them out because I just been burned. I've been burned by too many people out here, and I have a negative. This is a negative thing that I really don't want to get into right now about artists out here.
I fuck with Mozzie out there in California. I love
Oh,
Mozzie.
Mozzie. So let me tell you something.
Mozzie tough.
Let me tell you something about Mozzie.
I fuck
Mozzie
with
is
Mozzie
Mozzie too,
too.
man. Mozzie gets down.
Mozzie,
Yeah.
Filthy Rich.
Filthy, yep.
Mozzie is actually my distant cousin. He
Oh, for real? So you
yeah.
related to Surf too, then? A little bit.
a little bit.
Don't hate on my nigga
So
Mozzie. I'll punch you
he
in the face.
he's the uncle. He's a nephew of my cousin's wife.
Let me get the interview.
Oh shit.
Right, nigga, what you
Send
mean?
the interview.
That nigga
Say
solid.
what's
I
up,
like him.
Because I haven't seen him since COVID. I haven't seen my family since COVID. I haven't talked to him since COVID happened, and we started this podcast in COVID. So I haven't seen my cousin in Sacramento in a long time. My big cousin. Shout out to Charlie.
Yeah, California been had a lockdown on hip hop for a long while, man. I like that shit out there.
Yeah. I mean, we have a lot of California artists. I'm just talking about artists who I know
Yeah.
personally right now. But
Definitely.
Mozzie is dope, and we got Neff the Pharaoh.
I love it out there. I love it out there.
I mean, I grew up listening to Mac Dre because I used to go to school in Vallejo.
So what about that conspiracy? You really believe somebody? You know how they say he died? You believe in that conspiracy?
The conspiracy that he got. I mean, conspiracies. Everybody throws out conspiracy theories here and there, but he just got shot. He got killed out in Kansas City. I mean, we don't know who did it though. Still to this day.
That shit's crazy that they still getting wiped out like that to this day.
Why are these rappers?
What's good, Raz?
Why these rappers? Like some rappers. I mean, like PNB Rock came out in LA and got shot, and that's still crazy to me. That
I don't know why you go out there regardless without no security. There's no way I'm having $500,000 on my neck without no security. I'm having some former Navy SEALs. It's gonna be Call of Duty.
I feel it, but I mean, it shouldn't have to be like that. But it has to be like that. You're a celebrity. You got a big target on your back all the time. But really, you should be able to go out in public without having all that bullshit happening or anything like that. Even like getting your chain snatched or anything. You should just be able to eat with the public and be a part of a society without having security. So I do, in that way, I do feel for that in that case. And also, just with that whole situation of them blaming the girlfriend and stuff, they said that the suspects was already in the parking lot before she even posted it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just crazy. It's a whole internet stuff. It's just crazy, and I don't think it's really what's getting people killed. It's the internet. Location.
I definitely. I don't know why people share their location regardless. Normal people, regular people. You know what I mean? Everybody got ops at the end of the day. I don't care if you nobody, somebody. Everybody gonna hate on somebody. People hated on Jesus, so you know what I mean. Somebody gonna hate on you. So, but anyway, man, why y'all, CJ? Why don't you like R&B though? This is why I listened to your podcast that day, and you say you didn't like R&B, man. Your grandma didn't play no R&B in the house, or your mom didn't play no R&B back in the day.
You said why I didn't like R&B?
Yeah, everybody wanted to be a single.
No, what it was back then. Like I said, like I said, yes, okay. What I said, what it was is again, I thought, like I said on the show, I thought I was a thug. This soft ass shit. My grandma used to play it, my mother used to play it, like shit. Even my little brother used to love R&B. Well, he still do. So I was like, I don't want to hear this old soft ass shit, nigga. I'm thinking I'm just big thugging out here. When in reality, I never really listened to it. What it was when I was working in this nursing home, I had this lady. She was an older lady. She was a cook. She was a cook. So she would play. She would just play back. We had a radio station out here called 107.3. They used to play back when they used to play nothing but straight or soul and R&B music, and she would be playing it all the time. And I'm just like, as I start listening to it, I'm like, bro, this shit is really this shit, you know what I'm saying? I said, this is that shit. I'm like, man, this shit is mood setting. You know what I'm saying? They play the 90s R&B, it play the 80s, it even get to some of the soul. And I'm like, man, this shit is fire. So then I started listening for myself more and more and more and more. And as the years progress, I'm like, man, nigga, fuck this rap shit, nigga. Throw me on some. I love the 90s R&B. That's my favorite genre.
My shit.
I little bit of early 2000s, but mostly 90s. Slap on some of that shit, I'm good. I'm like that shit. That it's the beat, it's the sound, it's the lyrics that get you in the mood. And I feel like shit, that's gonna get me further than this little bullshit we hear today. And it's like after a certain point, I said this after a certain point, my liquor hit. I don't want to hear none of that rap shit no more.
Shit make you feel
I want to hear the slow jams. I want to hear the, you know what I'm saying, back high, good fast music, and then slow it down. Get the, you know what I'm saying. I can't two step that good, but you know what I'm saying. Get the two step and get the slow wine and get the doing all that good stuff. That's what I want to hear when that lick hit. Hell, that's what I hear every time we leave this motherfucker. I'm playing some slow jams. Ain't nothing like late night cruising. Listen to some slow jams. Like slow jams is way better than this rap shit. Rap shit is cool. Get you turned up, and then nigga, how turned up do you need to be?
Exactly.
Cause I feel like
a lot of these niggas can't sing. A lot of these niggas can't sing no more though.
Hey, wrong. You get your girls that be twerking and doing all that.
Niggas be so violent.
Yeah. A lot of these niggas can't sing though. A lot of these new niggas can't sing though.
I just yeah, that's why I was, because I thought I was a thug and didn't really care for R&B that much. Oh nah, not without extra help.
Yeah, not without extra help. Nah, the fuck auto tune.
Yeah, auto tune shit. They auto tune themselves so much when you hear them in person, they ass.
Niggas ain't no R. Kelly though. R. Kelly. Hold me another shot.
Turned up. We said we gonna be turning up tomorrow too.
Yo, when it comes to R. Kelly,
R&B the shit now though, man. Like,
but he's still the king.
You know what I'm saying?
He's still the king. He's still
my
the king.
kids don't like it too much.
What'd you say, Rhino?
Oh, his music is still bomb, but he still can't get over the fact that what he did. I mean, what Robert Kelly does, as they say, we can't get over that.
But why we just throw all the smut on him though, Rhino?
Robert did that shit.
My thing is like, hold on.
Elvis slept with 14-year-olds. You know what I mean?
All right. Yeah, we know. I mean, yeah, we know. We all know about that.
Harvey Weinstein.
Right.
We don't.
Well, Harvey Weinstein. I mean,
was a communist
with his Xbox on. Look, turn your Xbox off, nigga.
Right.
My Xbox is not on, asshole. Anyway, what I'm saying is that he really put himself in that position when he went on Facebook Live saying that they can't catch me. They got nothing on me. Like, if you would have just shut the hell up and not talk about it, you wouldn't be back in this position that you're in right now. So he put it on himself. Like, it's dumbass. That's dumbass shit right there.
But I don't fuck with that raggedy bitch, Gayle King. You know what I mean? She need to get taken off TV. She should have been got taken off TV. What she said about Kobe Bryant, but I'm gonna leave that shit alone.
I mean, yeah, Kobe also went through that shit too. I mean, I understand. I mean, it's a double standard when it's a white man that does it, but when a black man does it, it's a whole lynch his ass. It's all bad. Get his ass. And then us as black people, we always do like Dieter. We always we don't never have them back. We never have their back or anything like that. We always really just
you was probably going to an R. Kelly song, right?
Going to R. Kelly song. Now,
probably fuck.
No, I was a Keith Sweat baby.
You probably
my dad told me I was a Keith Sweat baby. I was on the R. Kelly baby.
Exactly, because
probably 12 play.
you will play.
Give me a
but I can't.
Keith Sweat.
Make it last forever. That's what I was going on.
Baby, I'm ready.
I can't listen to Bump and Grind the same though.
Hey, Joe Casanova. Me and Romeo never been friends. Shit, nigga.
Casanova. That's the shit.
That's
that old.
Shit.
That's a movie too.
It was on shit. I can't remember the movie. One of them.
Yeah, we ain't.
That's what my girl's dad called me. He called me Jared Levert because my fat dick. I said, yo, you ain't gonna play them games.
Jared Levert.
Man.
You be hitting them notes. Go
You
ahead.
sing
You
it
hit
to
them
it.
notes.
You
I
sing it
can't
to him.
listen to Body. Body calling me.
Whispering sweet nothings, man.
Here call me.
Nah, you be listening to Usher. You got it bad.
He listens to
God.
Usher.
Yeah.
My
Oh,
way.
she likes it my way.
She
My way.
likes
Oh,
it
that's my shit.
my. You see Randall do that shit,
That's
y'all?
my
What?
shit. That's what, huh? That's my
Niggas
shit.
foot shuffling down the hall,
I
down
can
the
see
fucking
right now doing it
sidewalk.
when I say
Say,
don't check me.
I'm about to do the move walk on my knees, bro. I'm about to do the move walk on my knees. I remember that music video.
But man, how do y'all feel about this, man? Do you think women, like you see the Kanye situation, where you got to pay $200K a month for these kids, man? I think this shit, these nuts, man, is dangerous, man. Child support is crazy, even for rich people, poor people. 200K, split all this property. I don't really feel like it's really necessary to get married to some of these bitches, man. I don't know why these motherfuckers would get married to these bitches in Hollywood.
She is a billionaire.
I feel like that is fucking excessive.
it is.
But they trying to make an example out of Kanye. I feel like it's excessive, and she makes more than this nigga.
Yeah.
Why the
Damn,
fuck
out
am I
here.
paying this much? And not only that, he got to pay that. Then he had to pay for the schooling. He has to pay for the security. He has to pay for a lot of that shit. Like, God damn, nigga. Like, but you know what? That's what the fuck you get.
Yep.
And this is why I say that.
Fucking Kardashian.
Motherfucking that shows you who the fuck she was, right? You stuck your dick in that pussy.
How they get famous?
Exactly. But you wanted to be the one that
J.
felt you was gonna be able to change her.
I can change that.
Because in reality, you've been chasing this. You've been chasing her for years. You knew she go.
A baby with this fake body built,
Bitch,
but
Everybody.
there's some bitches out here in the streets get you caught up though, just like that.
And it's like
facts.
And you know what you getting yourself into.
Facts. You
You
better
know
wrap
how
it
this
up.
woman
These bitches-
is, but you feel
these
like
bitches be actors, though.
don't feel like that shit
Clean up.
can happen to them.
The family. You know how that family is.
Like you feel like it can't happen to you, but you already knew it was how she was before you stuck your thing in her. So it's like, nigga, like, yeah, the 200,000 excessive, but my God, like you already fucking knew what you was getting yourself into, and then you ain't making no better what you got going on with this other shit. You know they was gonna break a nigga.
200,000.
Break a nigga. See, his situation and Dr. Dre's situation.
Are completely different.
Yeah.
I agree, Dr. Dre. Was she
Alabama.
won a month? Yeah. Was she? Yeah. I agree with that. But with Kanye, I'm like, but she make more than this nigga.
Mm-hmm.
She make more than this nigga, and gonna continue. Now she gotta spend another no dollar at
Nothing.
all. What was her life?
200K. What the fuck is the judge thinking a kid need?
For $200,000.
200,000.
A lot of money, man.
A month.
How many kids he got?
I think I got three.
Four.
He got
Four.
three.
He got
Four.
four.
Three with her, I
He
think.
got four.
And one don't count because she didn't push it out. It was a surrogate.
It's like damn near 50,000 a kid.
Damn.
I think she only pushed out one, right?
I think she only pushed out like what, about like two, or two or
Okay.
three.
Dang, that
The
nigga, I ain't
fourth
even-
one is
I
a,
ain't
you
even
know
made
what I mean? Is a
200K.
Oh man.
I thought a nigga $600 a month.
Oh, they got
was a
four
lot,
kids?
Four.
but I thought a nigga $600 a month was a lot.
Shit, I thought 500 was
Man,
500 a month for three.
200K though.
Okay.
So you gonna see that nigga? I love Future, but Future gonna be rapping for the rest of his life too. All them fucking kids.
Shit, man.
But the only thing about
Nick
him,
Cannon,
he-
Nick Cannon playing for it. Nick
That-
Cannon
that
playing
nigga
for it.
is-
He like, look, I know I'm gonna be paying all this shit,
I feel like he got a good relationship.
and I feel like he made deals with these women.
Yep.
yeah.
How many kids?
But Future he owns
Nick
like
Cannon got like 10,
Sierra's publishing.
8, 9
He made one
kids.
song for Sierra. He made that song
Like I
for
said, I
Sierra,
think
so he
some
can live
more.
off that. And Beyonce, he wrote for Beyonce. Future gonna be all right.
Hmm.
That nigga
He
got
got
writing
like
credits.
residual. That's what it is.
Yeah.
He got a lot of
Yeah.
residual income.
Yep.
So he
Yeah,
gonna
and I
constantly
feel
make
like there's something more with him. Why he keeps spreading? Why he want to keep making all these kids? He want his legacy to continue, and I don't blame that.
shit. You got
Nah,
nigga.
I'm
you
good.
got
I'm good
Wild
after
N' Out.
one,
Wild N' Out
nigga.
gonna continue to be played for years.
Mhm.
You making residual income, G.
I just didn't like how he got punked though.
9, 10.
When they
What
took
the
his
hell?
TV show, he wanna
Yeah,
bow
that was them
down.
stretched after.
Shit. But I have a question for y'all though.
Yeah,
I have a
dude.
question for y'all.
I thought he was gonna stand strong, but you know what? Say what I was. Go ahead.
Is it weird to listen to music while me smashing your old lady, beating them yams? You know what I mean? Somebody said it was weird. Somebody told me it was weird that I like to count my strokes when I play music. Is that weird?
Nah, I shit kind of fucking up. So we didn't.
I said, is it weird that I listen to music? I listen to old music and I count my strokes. Is that fucked up for me to do
Answer that
that?
right now.
Yo, to tell you the truth, no, that's what you do. That's your thing. So I mean, I necessarily don't do that. I do listen to music while I'm stroking, but I don't really count my strokes. But hey, it's an exercise. You exercise. You trying to get you trying to see how many times you can hit your stroke and trying to get that maximum. That's how I see it.
Yeah, that's what I like to do. You know what I mean?
It's exercise, yo. You trying
mental exercise. I use it as it's like a
Did you
leapfrog for
say
your
you
brain.
listen to music while you stroke?
Yeah. While I be stroking, you know what I mean. I'd be trying to. I'll try to do the counts. You know what I mean. It's a mental. It's like a leapfrog for your brain. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah.
It depends on the song.
mentality.
It depends on the song too, bro.
I sometimes listen to Clarence Carter. Sometimes I listen to Clarence Carter. Clarence Carter.
Sometimes.
Stroking to the left, stroking to the right. You know what I mean?
What about push and pull? Push.
Play some Pretty Ricky when I'm stroking. That's all right.
I'm not like again. I'm like all these young niggas because they can't sing.
You stay on Pretty Ricky, don't you?
I don't like these young niggas because they can't sing, man. I like these old heads because they can sing back in the day. All them young niggas need all that auto tune and shit. You find out they're vanilla. You know what I mean? They can't really sing. Look at Omarion. That nigga can't sing worth shit. Icebox Sweat, he did all that shit. He got body in that verses. The nigga couldn't sing.
Hell nah.
I didn't know he singing to that verses.
To the verses.
I didn't know he couldn't, bro. And then it was like, oh damn, bro. I've been bamboozled. It's amazing what these producers do in the studio. These engineers be having these motherfuckers sound like $1 Million Babies when these niggas is ass.
Chris Stokes made a lot. He helped that nigga a lot.
Boy, that shit on, and I can't sing.
The worst nigga I heard was that
motherfucking
Ray J. When I heard Ray J, I said, what?
100%.
I said, what? I said, what?
You can play the system, man. You gotta look at his system. That's why.
I feel really Ray J can sing,
I feel
man.
like he can. He was really fucked up.
I think it was like more played too with Ray J.
I think also he getting a little older too, so it's like, you know, so he can't hit it like he used to.
Sometimes your voice,
These niggas ain't got deep voice where they can transition.
Yeah,
like a Teddy Pendergrass. They, you know what I'm saying? They can't hit that with that. You know what I'm saying? That deep voice shit in it, because your voice is crackling now, bro.
Was like, one wish.
That
nigga shit was crackling. And if
I know a couple fiends around the corner can sing better than him.
Now Sammy can act.
Sammy can sing.
Sammy can
that ain't
Sammy didn't blow like the rest of them.
Exactly. But isn't that what the industry is built on though? Motherfuckers that really can't do the art, but they have machinery that helps them.
They got somehow they just the ability around them that's going.
I don't
know how Lil Pump got famous. Lil Pump.
I don't know. A lot of these niggas got.
Lil Xanax.
Lil Broke.
What you gang. Who love that shit?
Broke now.
I'm so much a slut. I love it.
Is the game.
Everybody that was in like the freshman 2019.
Oh, freshman class,
not heard of no more.
Damn,
that's crazy.
Damn.
My Denzel Curry though, I haven't heard from Denzel.
Yeah, all
Curry
that class is like doing horrible now. That's fucked up. Nigga, I ain't seen.
I want to get that.
But what she call it, man? When August came out with that video recently,
remember?
I want to know what kind of pussy Jada Pinkett got to turn that nigga out. Like she turned that nigga out.
August?
Yeah, what kind of pussy game she got to turn the nigga out?
I don't
What kind
want
of shit
to.
is it?
I don't want to
don't
know
know
what
either.
she got. I don't want to know what
I
she
don't
got.
either, bro.
If she turning niggas out like this, making niggas go crazy, look. If any woman in this motherfucking world got pussy like that, I don't want it. I
That
don't
shit got to be some Baltimore type shit. This bitch Harry
About
Potter
it.
or something.
never.
Ooh.
She could be right and water
He said
feel like-
because I know my life ain't gonna be
Yeah,
the same. My life ain't gonna be the same.
I want me some Erica Badu.
You motherfucker gonna see me
What?
on and on hobo.
You want some
Hey,
strength?
hey, I'll
I
put
feel
cups
like you-
of cold chili in her asshole.
I start
when
looking
you
like
get out.
on and on.
You're gonna be
You
the
be out
best
there sticking-
entrepreneur
like,
ever
Let-
set
let
sail
your
your own
brother-
event. Look,
Shit, if I was singing, I'll put cups of cold chili in Erica
roll
Badu
the
ass to eat it
around
out.
your neck. Say, baby, let me absorb your energy.
Yeah.
And I'm be like, don't you got a pussy
I feel
fragrance?
like Erica Badu is
No.
Shane Song.
Don't she got a pussy candle? She got a pussy
She got
candle,
a
don't
pussy
she?
candle, bro.
Oh my, how you make a candle fragrance of your
Good
own
Lord.
pussy?
And sold out
It's sold out.
multiple times.
Oh my god, I need that candle. If anybody got it, sell
I
on
think
eBay.
not Red, but a KG got it.
KG do got that motherfucker. Shout out to KG. We need that candle, man.
Man, but that's the thing.
I wonder how much
If a
it's
woman
going
can
for.
have you go, look at all the niggas that she dealt with.
I don't care.
Look at Andre
Yeah,
3000.
turn that nigga.
Andre
Look,
turn that nigga
ain't no thing, but and then after you had a baby Erica Badu,
I don't care.
he over here putting
She-
J. Curl.
this-
Nigga, she can have me wearing
This-
leopard pants and a
this
solid
how-
button
this
down.
how
I don't give a
strong-
fuck.
Well, nobody was saying Andre 3000 was weird to after instant tournament.
This how strong her pussy is. She got all her baby dads come to Thanksgiving and they sit down and eat dinner together. What kind of bitch does that? What kind of bitch can do some shit like that and get them all along? Jay Electronica.
Oh, baby daddy's coming
Oh.
Thanksgiving strong. Baby. I don't know.
Damn.
She probably don't even have a turkey for Thanksgiving. She probably just got
Andre
a big ass
3000, Jay
Christmas in the
Electronica,
middle
all
of the
them
table.
niggas sit at the table
We
together.
gonna eat energy,
TLC.
baby.
What the fuck? That's some different shit right there.
Is she still married to Carl Jones?
I
Yeah,
don't
she
want
married to a young boy. She
I
married to a
I
young
don't.
boy.
That is some different type of pussy.
That
Right
boy
there.
like 25.
You
That boy like
fucking
25 or
open your
something.
third eye. Damn,
I told you she sang song, bro.
damn,
Your soul,
it's mine.
That's
That's why she look how she look. She ain't
and she's
changed.
still beautiful as
She ain't
fuck.
changed a bit.
Natural,
Mm.
ass fat as no other, but it's just whatever she got between them legs.
You to another dimension, boy. Y'all done
That
talking
motherfucker.
about the right shit
Sorry,
today.
Miss Jackson.
Erica
Cornbread,
Badu,
cornbreaded greens. That's all that is right there, boy.
You turned into a star child.
Oh yeah, all right. Last person she was up was Carl Jones.
See, her pussy so she ain't talk about it.
She don't. She just making it.
She ain't like all the rest of these little bitches out here on my. You see, you see
She had 5 partners on.
her. She don't have to talk about it. You know your pussy. The niggas them straight up. It's like
Oh god damn it.
it's one of them things. It's like damn, like she don't practice.
Yeah, that shit different, man. That shit really is different. I bet she did OnlyFans. That shit probably go dumb. She probably be
But the thing is, she just
200
keep
million.
playing.
200
Is it
million.
Triple. Everybody and mama gonna be on there.
What? A lot of them bitches can't keep no men.
Like I said, your pussy
She
gonna
had
have
like 5 partners though.
Me
5.
going
She been married 5 times though.
crazy.
I smell fragrance.
Crazy.
Mary J. Blige, she can't
That's
keep a
why-
nigga.
H-E-R-E.
Mary J. Blige can't
I
sing.
got you.
I say that all the time. I don't think she can sing.
Nah, she can't sing like that. But back in the day, she could sing. Back in the day, but back in the day,
She
she
never
could
know
sing.
what's going on in the background with these women.
She was fucking with KC. You know what I mean? KC and JoJo. You know she was smoking that crack. You know what I mean? That crack and drinking heavy.
Mary J. Blige, that shit good looking woman though.
Mary J. Blige is a beautiful fucking
That's a
woman,
beautiful
bro.
woman, man.
For 50 plus and smoking crack
Yeah,
all
she
that
had- she-
all that long.
Yeah, it looks like
Shit.
she's on that bottle a little heavy. But
No, she was the one.
Did she do crack?
Back in the day.
Hell
back
nah,
in the
man.
day. Back in
you
the
know,
day.
crack, man.
Everybody
I
was
can
doing
see
the
her from
moves.
that dance doing some heroin or something.
You know what I mean? Everybody was
I can
doing the
see
Back in
little
the day,
I
moves.
have been an alcoholic, but
Back
I
in the
know
day,
crack.
back-
is-
Everybody was doing the moves
Like-
back in the day.
Everybody was.
Wearing
Yeah.
Wallabies.
Yeah.
Excuse us, y'all. Y'all know our internet connection acting funny, man. We still tapped in, y'all.
We're here.
Yes, sir.
Famous pussies of
Mm.
R&B history.
Hey, my listening
Janet
changed
Jackson.
though. Oh
Like
my
the
God,
platinumest
Janet Jackson.
pussies
Nah, I
You
think
would probably ever.
Hey,
Nah, I
hold
feel
on.
like- I feel
This
like
is
Erykah
the
Badu.
question.
Yeah,
Titties
Badu.
or
More
ass?
platinum?
Erykah Badu
Ah,
is more platinum than Janet.
we gonna go with ass,
Huh.
man.
You going to ass?
We
Top
want
3
ass.
pussies in R&B history. Go.
Had that big ass, man.
Big ass.
I can't really do
I'm
ass, man, because I don't know if these bitches is real or fake.
Don't
Silver,
like clean.
gold, and platinum.
Silver,
Same
gold, and
thing
platinum.
with
Okay,
What we talking about?
Real or not either.
platinum. Erykah Badu. Erykah Badu.
You can give me a young Maya. I'll take a young Maya too. Give me a young Maya.
Gold. I say Janet.
Janet Jackson.
Janet Jackson gold.
Give me a young Maya.
Silver is the 90s look in.
Oh yeah, and then before she turned white.
Can I get Sade? So I take Sade. Take a young Sade.
I do like the Maya though. Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. That bitch.
Oh, Whitney Houston.
No, I ain't getting no Whitney. Nah, I'm good.
My Mariah Carey.
Whitney Houston.
I do a young. I still do a Jill Scott. Give me Jill Scott. You know, I'm a BB Dub lover. You know what I mean?
Hey, she gonna
Jill Scott.
Jill Scott can clean the plate.
She gonna make sure.
Hey, I'm with you on. I'm with you on Jill Scott.
See, when they talk about BBWs, they don't ever talk about Jill Scott, bro. Jill Scott is
She gonna
J
make
Hud.
sure.
Give me some of that J Hud.
No, give me a
Give me
Jill
this-
Scott.
give me a J Hud.
Until she did that video
You
with
know,
her
she got her
taking
own
the
show.
mic off the goddamn
Jill Scott was
stand.
still good looking.
You know,
Give me J Hud.
she got her own
Give me
show
Jennifer
now.
Hudson.
Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer Hudson?
Yeah.
She got her
I
own
like
talk show
Jennifer
now.
Hudson when she was big.
I like her now.
Yeah, she does, and that shit's corny as fuck.
You like her now? I like with the wait.
But what TV crushes y'all had? I had Tracy Ellis Ross off a Girlfriend.
She's still with David Osanga.
Woo. Tracy Ellis Ross. She on the list too. Tracy Ellis Ross too. She was bad back in the day. Still. Off of Girlfriends, Tracy Ellis Ross. Joan off of Girlfriends. Everybody watch Girlfriends.
Oh, we talking about Diana
okay,
Ross's
okay.
child.
Try to ass on her.
Yeah,
Shorty
she
got
do.
ass.
I don't like too much ass, but I like a little round
She got
thing.
ass
She
on
got
her,
it.
boy.
It's perfect.
I was with
Perfect.
90s look in.
Yeah, Lil Kim, that shit.
Give me Monica.
I don't
I
know.
don't like that BBL shit, but you give me a nice.
That's fucking-
Before she turned white, man. Or she bleached
Brandy.
herself.
I said 90s look Kim. 90s
it gotta
look
be
Kim.
90s.
It gotta be
Yeah,
90s
before
look
It can't
Kim.
be that new troll look Kim.
Not this new bitch.
But if you could still, you know what I mean?
Around on
Would you
stage
would
and
you
shit.
look like
would
Leprechaun?
you would you do the owl still?
She did look like that.
I still take Lil Kim over that motherfucking Tiny. Tiny's fucked up in the face just naturally. I can't fuck Tiny.
I feel like Lil' Kim
She's the
still
ugliest one
around.
out of Escape. She's still the ugliest one out of Escape. I couldn't.
Tiny,
do it.
hell nah.
Nah, hell nah.
Give me Lil Kim all day, every day.
Tiny looked like a fucking like a mutant troll. I don't know what the fuck she looked like.
T.I. got with her
Like a
just for that
mutant
studio
albino
time.
troll.
He had to get with her just for the studio time back in the day.
Mimosa.
I couldn't do it, man.
So
All right, man. What is y'all number one rap album of all time? You can listen to one
Tell y'all
rap
something
album.
about these women.
What would y'all listen to forever if you had one rap album?
50 Cent, Get Rich or Not Trying.
many men.
It was between Get Rich or Die Trying or the Carter 2.
50 Cent, Get Rich or Not
But
Trying.
I'm gonna have to go with that. The 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying.
Machiavelli,
I
Get
played
Rich or Die
that
Trying.
shit
I'd say
every song,
Machiavelli.
never skipped every single time I listen.
Every
I just pop it in and just let that bitch play.
Every song.
Many men.
It'd probably be the Life After or it probably the Blueprint.
50 Cent.
I had to say Machiavelli, man.
Machiavelli.
That's my shit. You know, that's my shit.
I can't do Tupac.
What?
Many men.
Can I give an honorable mention?
Rondo,
I give an honorable mention, Webby.
Let me tell you why.
What's up?
Let me tell you why. Because when all that shit went down and I seen what I seen, I said, yo, this him and Prodigy. I love Prodigy rapping, but it was all a game. He was not about that smoke, man. Until he got with Death Row, it was all that shit was a skit.
Y'all don't understand the power of a Gemini, man. We don't give you all that. We don't give you all that bullshit. I mean, I'm just saying that was an act, man. I love Tupac.
Nigga, you from Baltimore and New York, nigga. You ain't from the West Coast.
Mm.
That's like me trying to rap like I'm from Kansas, you know what I mean, from Missouri. That shit don't make sense. You know what I mean? I'm from Missouri and I'm not really from there. That's why I hated about Tupac.
Oh, you didn't like that? Okay, I see what you mean. He wasn't in his own. He wasn't in the West Coast. He was more in the East Coast more than
yeah. That's where he's from.
Mm-hmm. I mean, just to me, I like his music. That's just me.
Oh, he got some joints. I like him with Bone Thug. That Bone Thug song. That shit. He killed that.
Same thing. Like I said, Twister though. Twister has some nice joints too. Every time I think about Bone Thugs and Harmony, I think about Twister because they rap so fast. Both of their styles, they rap so fast and stuff.
But them niggas got killed though. They got killed by 3 6 Mafia. 3 6 is different.
I like 3 6.
We trying to fix some shit.
I grew up down south, down in Tennessee for a little bit. 3 6 Mafia was the kings for a long while to Yo Gotti and Dolph and all them niggas start jumping off and
people. I mean, you know what? People still play their old shit. I mean, I'm still playing some of their old shit. I mean, we still play Stay Fly and then this another one that
that's my baby mama. She take all my money. That shit was
No Boy Fresh to me. That's my favorite song from him. Like I can listen to that song on repeat all the time.
Yeah, T.I.'s Urban Legend too. That shit I can play.
Oh man, T.I.
Straight to the front, the back. Jeezy, his early shit.
Jeezy, Young Jeezy. I mean, not Young Jeezy no more, but Jeezy. All right, I have this thing like So have you heard of this cat on YouTube called Chisel Adonis?
No.
He does sports. He does sports and stuff. He's he does sports commentary. It's funny to me, but every time like the Vikings win, he always will play So Icy. And I didn't really like that song when I was young. But now that I listen to it now and stuff, like the song slaps. But every time the Vikings win, I have to listen to So Icy all week.
So you're a Viking fan?
No, I'm not. I'm a Niner fan, but I hate the Vikings. I don't
terrible.
like Kirk Cousins. It's terrible. What's your team? Hold on. What's your team?
Well, I'm a Patriots fan, man.
Oh, that's horrible. That's just played horrible.
I'm a Patriot fan because let me tell you the reason why. I'm originally from Maryland, Aberdeen to be exact, but we didn't have no team for a long while. To Baltimore came back, so I said, "Damn, I ain't gonna be a Redskin fan." So I said, "I'm gonna be a Patriot fan."
So you're the Cheaters fan, Spygate.
Yeah,
Cheater.
You know what I mean? I was a cheater back in my day. You know what I mean?
How's it feeling post Tom Brady though?
It's hard. It's definitely tough.
Mac Jones, you think Mac Jones is the one? Is he it? Or
Nah. We're going with the young boys. We're gonna have to go with the young boys eventually.
That's crazy that you draft the quarterback. You draft another quarterback after you draft the rookie quarterback. And you draft another rookie quarterback because I don't think y'all believe in Mac Jones at all. Yeah. They kept trying to say the Niners was going to pick him up because he's just like another Jimmy G, and I'm like, no, that's stupid. Don't make no sense. Like I wouldn't want him replacing Jimmy G. I'd rather just keep Jimmy G.
Well, they get the stuff ready or just fixed or it's still messed up?
He's still trying to They're still trying to fix it. Like the internet. Internet's been like choppy up there for a minute.
What they got? Dial up still up there? What they don't got the waffles?
It's some shitty Wi-Fi. I mean, it's not on them. It's the company. It's not there. It's the company.
But man, man, are you originally from California or?
I'm from the Bay Area.
Oh, Bay?
San Francisco. I was born in San Francisco. Just moved to the East Bay. I live in Richmond right now, but
oh, that's where Master P had his shit at back in the day.
Yeah, yep. I never met him, but yeah, he used to live. He's failure.
Yeah, he said he.
There you
Like,
go.
I appreciate him because he had his brother. He put his brother on. He couldn't rap worth shit. They talk bad about all these mumble rappers, but Silk and Shaka was the original mumble rapper.
Silk and Shaka. I mean,
it gotta be.
I mean, okay. I used to listen to Ain't My Fault, but when I listen to it older and hear his verse, I'm like, yo, Mystical is the main reason why we listen to that song, not him, because he is
rapping off a beat.
Yeah, it was just ooh.
Like he was rapping off a beat so bad, it was terrible.
But you remember that movie that he was in? I forgot what it was called.
Hot Boys?
Hot Boys, yeah.
That shit's a hood classic.
It is.
That shit's a hood. Yo, that's why I miss them rappers making movies.
Real movies like that.
Like State Property.
Mm-hmm.
Like I miss them hood movies, man. Like I miss them hood movies, man.
Yeah.
Like
Friday, I mean, like Friday, just the Friday series too. I mean, I like the first Friday, but the best. But Friday After Next is really funny. I mean, I gotta watch that every Christmas now.
Like I really, what I find real funny? That's a real spot in California. Friday After Next. How you pronounce that shit? Because I'm from.
Oh, you talking about next Friday, Rancho Cucamonga?
Yeah, I never knew that shit was real.
I didn't either until all right. So I was on Twitter and I was looking it up. I was looking up to see if Rancho Cucamonga was real. So I typed it up on Google and stuff, and then I tweeted something like, "I can't believe Rancho Cucamonga is a real place," and I got to follow for somebody from Rancho Cucamonga.
That shit is real.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like I never knew that shit was real. Like why?
A made-up name. It sounds like a made-up name.
And like I see that is really a place where the house was in the first Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that's like a museum now.
I had to look into that more, but when it surprised me because that was a big movie.
But how do you feel about the So is In-N-Out really good? You know what I mean? I'm from the East Coast. Is it really overhyped or is it really good?
All right, so I'm gonna just say this: like, I like In-N-Out, I like the fries, I like the burgers and stuff. But I'll say this: overhyped. It's overhyped when you see a long line in a drive-thru when you're trying to get a burger, and you just say, "Oh, it ain't that serious," and you just drive away. I mean, I never really had Whataburger, but I had Shake Shack, and Shake Shack is actually good. I'm actually glad that they have one out here now. I had a custard shake when I was in the airport one time in Vegas. But to compare them, In-N-Out is worth it. It's worth if you have never had it, at least try it one time, and it's worth it. But you living out here and seeing them long lines in the drive-thru, you just say, "All right, guys, it's not that serious to be eating here all the time and then waiting in this long line for it."
Are they good now? Let me see if these niggas good. Y'all good now or?
Man, I hear it's good.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Y'all motherfuckers must have got that dial-up internet down there in Missouri, huh, man?
Something like that. Spectrum.
Nah, man. We pay for this high-ass internet, bro. This shit still be fucking up.
I hate to play 2K on that shit. That shit probably take 2 days on the rack, huh?
It's in the studio.
Man. This shit fucking ridiculous, man. We gotta get something else cracking here. Just fucking up our content. That shit bullshit. Nah, we was gonna say, man, we was gonna let Rhino just end it out, but we didn't just roll out like that. This shit is acting stupid on our end. We ain't even able to It'll be glitching out and shit. So I don't know what's going on.
But man, I appreciate y'all coming on because man, it's definitely hard to find people to come on, man. There's a lot of niggas that act Hollywood, and you know what I mean. I appreciate y'all being solid niggas and coming on, and be men of y'all words, because
well, we definitely gonna have to do it again. Definitely.
These niggas on here on these groups, they'd be worse than the niggas be lying about. Man, I got keys, but you really go up to them, then niggas really got teenagers.
Hey, that's
you know what I mean? like, you know what I mean? And I appreciate
that. That's a fact, bro. Because you see, when I put the post on it, the rest of them motherfuckers ain't respond.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
You know what I mean? I subscribe to y'all shit, man, because I watched a couple videos. I said, man, this shit feels like a drink chance, but without the rappers and shit. And I you know what I mean? I hit the subscribe button. You know what I mean? A lot of people just be hating, and I don't understand about podcasting. It's money for everybody. You know what I mean? It's money for everybody.
It's too much money to
you know what I mean?
It really is.
Like I just don't understand this shit where they make podcasting game like it's the streets, when it's not. It's not
people,
that,
man. We apologize to the people. You know what I'm saying? We definitely got to run this shit back.
But again, man, I appreciate y'all, man, coming on, man. And this has been Rod's Uncensored Podcast. I got to get it off the chest. I got CJ and I forgot your brother. God, I forgot the other brother's name with the orange shirt on. I'm looking.
You talking about Terry hosting the show?
Rhino go have to end it, bro. Rhino, you got to end it, bro. Close us out, bro.
Yeah, I'm in it. I'm close you out. So, man, first off, thanks for having us, man.
The moonshot got me fucked up a little bit. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Thanks for having us, Rob. We appreciate you for coming on, and we appreciate you. We appreciate you for hitting that subscribe button and stopping by in the chat and stuff. But you already know I'm your co-host, Rhino. We got CJ, Mr. Get It Off Your Chest, and Terry hosting the show, aka SK, my homie. And what's up, Teeny? We gonna in and out with you, man. You already know, Get It Off Your Chest podcast. You catch us in all of our social medias, and hit the subscribe button for my boy Rod in his podcast, small podcast, and appreciate having me. We're gonna have to do this again sometime, straight up.
You know, this is your host Rod. If the belly don't jiggle, I don't want to wiggle. You know what I mean? BB Dub protector, Fupa protector, all that. It's been a great episode, minus the the dial-up internet. But we're gonna run it back, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all.
This party of bullshit. We got you.